It looks like you're calling in right now, so let me pick that up.
Hello?
Hey, Maya, this is Dede with My Favorite Groomer. Would you like to chit-chat now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for texting back and forth yesterday. At least we could get each other, you know, on the same track.
Yes.
Before we could talk on the phone. And I sent you some videos and stuff like that. So I'm calling you about your Shihtzu, which you said is matted and aggressive. And
Yes.
do you have anything you kind of want to paint the picture for me on, like, the history or what's going on?
Well, it's a family dog. We've had him for some time. He lives with our parents. My sister and I are the ones that live in Plano, but, you know, we go and take care of him. So we would be bringing him up to Plano whenever we schedule the appointment.
Oh,
but
I see.
Pretty much.
Where are you guys at? Where is the dog at generally?
In Dallas.
It depends. You know, it depends on the space. I have some, for the mobile trailer, yes. But I'm having, with aggressive dogs, that's why I wanted to call. With aggressive dogs, it's like, you know, I was live, I think, yesterday or today, and I was like, see, if the dog's aggressive, this is how close I am to him in my trailer. Like, I rarely want to do an aggressive dog in my trailer. Ideas I have in my head, I want to talk to you over the phone, okay? Have you seen any of the videos yet?
Yeah, so my sister, she actually had talked to you maybe a couple years ago, but just financially, like, we weren't really there to be able to kind of like help things out with Toby. But now we're kind of like, you know, ready to go to get this done with.
Got it.
So, yeah,
okay.
So we do know about you. We've seen videos. Definitely, you know, something that we want to move forward with.
Okay, don't bathe the dog anymore, because if you know who I am and you're like, we're there, we're ready, then don't do me a favor, don't bathe anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, let me think here. Exercise is super important. So are you guys with the animal every day?
Yeah, like, we're able to make visits.
Yeah. You're able to do walks, I mean.
Yes.
So the reason why I say that is sometimes, well, with an aggressive dog, let's just say you don't get him done very often because he's pretty mean. I would say the best thing you can do for all of us is to not let him get matted then. So most cases, an aggressive dog that's not being groomed at home is like someone's not brushing, someone's not grooming, someone's not doing nothing. Yeah. We're just take it all off and see you in 2 to 3 months. 2 months is a sweet spot. 3 months is like, I don't. If 1 year is 7 years in a dog's life, 3 months is literally like 4 years. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So you look at it like, oh wow, that's if you look at it like that, it's like even 2 months is like a year. If you don't go to the dentist in a year, when you come in, you're going to be cringing because it's been a while. Your teeth aren't used to it, you know. So the dog is. We're not at his age. We're not going to change him. He's who he is. It's just even going to get worse. So once we get him groomed, I would say just to plant the seed of like in your mind, if we can get something on a regular, then it would be less hard. Even like today I did 3 grooms in 2 hours because it's I don't bathe every dog. It's just in and out, in and out, in and out. That's maintaining the dog, and I'm there. I do them every month. So maintenance on an aggressive dog is 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, right? Rather than when we come in this first time, it might be 3 hours. And the dog's fighting. We don't want to do that to a senior dog in the long run, okay? Mm-hmm. Because it can push their heart overboard. And you'll see, if your sister's watched some of my videos, I'll be like, look, I'm ready to quit. Because we're done unless you want to get nitpicky. Because the dog is like, all that, you know, like we have to do so much of that anyway. We have to get the hair off. But then to plan ahead would be best for you and your dog and myself because it's so hard to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind as we move forward. So this first time we come out or you come to me, I'm going to give you an option. Okay. I'm assuming the worst, which I have videos of like the worst of the worst. So if it's
no, so we've actually been able to, between the sisters, it's 3 of us, and we are planning on getting us 3 to be with him on this first one.
Okay.
Just because he's able to, like my older sister, she's able to groom him, and so like we actually just got done doing most of his body. We just can't get his legs or his face.
Okay.
So it's just literally like his legs and his face that there's spaces where we still have mats on.
Okay.
That's kind of like where we just can't get to it. And that comes from, well, one, he was never actually taken to a groomer, so he just doesn't like it. But then two, when we would try and do it at home, and this was, I can't even think how many years back now, definitely over like 4 years ago, when my sister and my mom were trying to like cut some of his hair, they actually nipped him a little bit in between, like where the skin is between like the leg and the body,
right?
That loose skin area. And so like it was a bit of a cut where he needed some stitches,
right?
So
wow.
Now anytime we kind of get to that space, you know, he starts growling.
Yeah.
We take breaks, we try to do what we can to like so he doesn't pant and like start freaking out as much, but we just weren't able to get the leg areas to really fully clean him out.
Okay. So let me ask you this: is this something that you think we'll do regularly, or is this something you think that we might actually, you guys would prefer to have, say, training to do it yourself?
No, I think we would stick with like you being able to do it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like I said, if we're not able to do it 100%, we don't. It's just a lot on him. It's a lot on us.
Right.
To try and do all of it. So we would just kind of leave it to the professional, come up to you, or do what we can to get on like a regular schedule.
Right.
We've already talked about it. It's something that we're moving forward with. So we just kind of need to, you know, go with the process and do the steps to get him on a schedule with you. Okay.
So, with three sisters being there at the same time, how hard is it? What does everyone do? Their schedule, this and that, to get everyone at the house.
Yeah, we're looking at Mondays and Tuesdays. Those would be the 2 days that work best.
Okay. Let me say this as well: daytime versus nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was like, damn, we could do nighttime, well, shit, like tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Why don't you get back to me on that, but put that in your head.
Yeah. Okay.
Put that in your head and hear me out. I have an idea. I don't think I'm going to bring my trailer. I think I'm going to bring everything I need to pop up a table in a house. Okay. And this allows all of us to navigate. And what I'll do is I'll share you a live video I did today. It's not very long. You can just see what I mean. When you see the inside of my trailer, you'll be like, yeah, if the dog's attacking, jumping up and down, and you guys know your dog, and there's all three of us, you three and myself, and we're all in there trying to do that, you're going to go, yeah, that's going to be tight. It's going to be tight for Dede to get everywhere she needs to get it done, let alone he's already being angry. So when you see that video, you'll understand why I want to go this route. It's an hour drive to the address you gave me. That's no traffic. So it's an hour drive because I looked it up last night late yesterday. It wasn't even like traffic hour. So and I'm going to avoid traffic hour because I'll lose 2 hours to Plano because I know that area really well. So I lose an hour there, and then I lose an hour back. So if that sounds like something we can do in your house, let's go with that route.
Okay.
Yes, we can do that. Okay, great. So let's go that route. That saves me, today it told me 9.8 miles per the gallon with my truck and trailer. So imagine an hour of time plus a truck. I'm going to have 2 tanks of gas at $80. Not only that, but there's just no space in it to jump back. So if I bring this is our first time, and hear me out, this is our first time. Once we get that done, no, I don't want him to be matted again. Mm-hmm. I want us to be on some kind of schedule, even if it's like, we'll do the body, you do the face and feet, okay? Save you some money. But once this is done, don't bring him back to me with a face that's matted, because I would rather see somebody out of their way once a month, and it's 10 to 20 minutes, rather than we fighting, because then I'm going to not change the rate at all if we're always fighting because he's matted. Mats are like, you take your hair, you tease it, and then you try to brush it out without like unteasing it. It's painful. Mats are painful. So if he's already an upset dog, the mats just make him more angry. So once we get this all off the first time, which is expensive, and because that every month means it's fast, it's easy. They're still mad at me, but it's easier. There's no mats. It's just in and out. The hair's not all the way grown out to the floor, so we're not like battling that. because it's just so much hair to deal with. So food for thought, okay? Painting the picture now for your dog, because we are going to want to love our dog till the end of life. And if he's 10, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say that's where we're at.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in age. He's not as active as he used to be, and we just, we feel the guilt for not really being able to be there for him throughout his life, but we just really want to get him to a point where like he's comfortable. We feel like he's not comfortable with the mats.
Right.
It's just, it's not. We know it's not. We know he's struggling, and we just want to get somewhere to like where we can be on a routine where he doesn't get to that point anymore ever again, and we can just keep him clean. So like, yes, I appreciate you telling me like the price breakdown and everything, but we are already like, yes, we're
doing it. Okay.
Period without being max. So
right.
I can send you the deposit now.
Yep.
Texting my sister now, and she's saying any day works at the house for you to come over. So whatever time works best for you, we can make some time around it to where we're able to like be available to help and be with you throughout that time period.
Guys aim, it's usually 3 hours or less, and exercise 1,000%. If I said 1,000%, it means do it. And I think all I said was 10 minutes a day. And because I don't know the health of your dog, I don't want you to go out there and do 5 miles in the first day and he ain't been on a walk in 5 years. Don't do that. He needs exercise for me. So aggressive dogs, I say I need you to do 7 days of exercise. But if I book you in 3 days, guess what he didn't get? Exercise. So start immediately. Whoever can start that needs to start it yesterday. Which is why last night I said exercise. Before I talk to you, like go out and start doing that 10-minute walk. And early in the morning, late at night, like get that walk in for me, because when he sees me, he's gonna go, I was resting and I was cool, but now I'm here, and it's going to be really hard. But if he had exercise, he had put that down in the pavement. He worked that out a little bit. He's still going to fight, but just less. Okay. And then the day that I show up immediately before, so I'll be like, hey, I'm on my way. I should be there in an hour. Then you guys plan it. Someone needs to walk him immediately before the groom. When I get there, I set up and he gets right on the table. We go right into it. So he's a little exhausted. So he doesn't want to fight as much. Okay? And that's a good tip to use anytime you're going to groom him yourself or do anything with him. Go walk him real quick. Walk in and then do what you need to do and then let him release him. Okay?
Okay.
That usually tones him down a little bit.